Today I'm going to be talking about how to detach your emotions from your identity and why it's so important. Let's get into it. If you hold your opinions like sacred cows and tie your identity to them, whenever your opinion is challenged in any way, you're going to act emotionally because you see it as an affront to your ego. This is something that I learned far too recently to want to admit, but having no sacred cows now in my identity allows me to be a lot more willing to listen to others' differing opinions or disagreements with my opinions, as well as allowing me to grow and to learn more every single day. So if someone has a complete polar disagreement with some opinion I hold dear, I am listening with an open mind. I'm actively listening and letting them try to convince me of how I'm wrong. And this comes back to a lot of the things I talk about having higher emotional and social intelligence, where you would need to try to do this. This is not going to be a default thing that will just magically happen for you. But if you can learn how to detach yourself, just be a little bit removed from your opinions and allow them to be changed, this is something that can give you some massive boons at work, because you won't be like having the egoic response, the knee-jerk response of, oh, you're attacking my character. And now you go from having a discussion about a topic to defending yourself. And that is where the conversation really stops. And then you're just having a personal argument, which is not very productive. So this is something that I'm sure if you've been working for any length of time, you would have seen this in your work life already. Someone that takes something very personally, which is why taking your opinions and distancing yourself a little bit from them and allowing them to be changed, or at least having an open mind to change if the other person can come through with a good enough reason why you might change your opinions. Allowing your opinions to be challenged will also show the people around you that you're open-minded. So you're not closed-minded. You are willing to listen to other people's opinions, even if they differ. And if you're willing to take some of that stuff on, this shows a very high level of emotional intelligence, something that you very infrequently see with engineers or technical people in any faculty or facility. So once you're able to detach your emotions from your identity, then you're able to start really getting somewhere when you're having discourses with others, because you won't allow it to turn personal. So if you can detach your emotions from your identity, that does not mean the people around you have the same skill. Sometimes you're going to have situations where people will start responding like a personal attack because you've gone after their opinion, which they have tied to their identity, and you need to have the awareness to see that that's what's happening and to disengage or to change the conversation away from that tripwire or trigger point. And this is, again, something that's very socially intelligent of you to do, because even seeing that there was a trigger point or a tripwire there is something that would probably not be seen by someone not paying as much attention. And if you're able to start doing this, it gets easier. You go through the quadrants and become unconsciously competent at these types of things. And then you can very quickly be like, oh, that seems to have gotten that person a bit fired up. Maybe I need to attack this from a slightly different angle to not make it seem like it's a personal attack against them. And this is where all these things come together, because you have to be intelligent to figure out a different route and have the emotional and social intelligence to perform that pivot as seamlessly as possible. It's a very nuanced discussion about how to attack things from different angles, but if you're able to detach your emotions from your opinion, you have a very good first step and put yourself in a better spot to be aware and open to perform that pivot. Do you think I'm onto something here? Drop me something in the comments below if you think I'm on base or on the path, or if I'm just way off. I don't know. Send me a comment that I'm way off. I'm open Again, my opinion is not tied to my identity, so this is something that I've noticed in my work life, and I think it'd be impactful for you to implement some of these same things. Am I right? Am I wrong? Catch you the next one.